Well, welcome to this episode of Addictive Fishing. I'm your host, Capt Blair Wiggins. You know, a lot of times when we're out shooting, we get a lot of extra footage and those fish just don't make it on the television. So on today's episode, we're gonna call it Bits and Bites. Up first, we got Captain Jason Keating. We went up to catch cobia, ended up catching a lot of tripletail. Got a real cool one here y'all didn't see. Y'all check this out. Got one on it?
Yeah, there's one on there, Blair. Definitely. Pretty decent one, too. He's right on the right-hand side over there. You got him?
Yeah, I see him right here.
Okay, yeah, he's right there. Perfect spot, Blair. Nice. Beautiful cast, brother.
They usually jump on it right away. Is he coming out on it?
Yeah, he's coming out on it.
Come on, baby, eat it.
Are you kidding me? Come on, babe. Let's go. It won't hurt, but just for a second. He is staring it down. There he goes.
There he is.
Good job, Blair. Nice triple tail.
That might be dinner, huh?
Yes, sir. Ooh, little aerial triple tail. You want me to grab a net or just grab him?
We can just grab him. He don't even know he's hooked yet.
No, he hasn't started giving it to you yet, has he? It's amazing how strong these fish are.
I know, and you never know how they're gonna fight.
Some of them do what this guy did, and some of them just dig right sideways and go straight down.
Well, he just jumped up a second ago. Well, welcome to this episode of Addictive Fishing. As you can see, it is absolutely blowing out here today. We're turning a cobia trip into a triple tail trip because it's blowing too much out there. So we're gonna show you how to catch triple tail today. Y'all stay tuned, and we're gonna show you something here.
It's amazing how good that prehistoric beast tastes too.
Yes, it is. Well, they do nothing but sit there and eat shrimp all day.
They've got a very selective and a very good diet.
I think he might be worn out.
I think he's ready to go.
Got him?
I believe I
Cool
do.
beans.
Oh, sorry.
He liked that DOA shrimp.
He swallowed it, didn't he?
Yes,
Took
he
a little coaxing?
Yes, he did. That, folks, is called a triple tail. One reason they call it a triple tail is because it has these three, almost looks like tail fins back here, but and they use all three of them to pull on your line. But absolutely a great eating fish. Don't know what else I can say about him except he's going to dinner tonight. What do you think?
I think he's gonna fit perfect on one of those conch house plates.
Yeah, and when you're unhooking these guys, if you see right here, these are worse than a snook's gill plates. If you see those right there, if he flipped right now, he'd slice my finger open. You see those jagged little edges? That's why you need some good old Seaguar fluorocarbon to keep those dudes from breaking your line. So let's get him unhooked. You can let go now. He's looking at me like my dog does when I scold him.
Yep.
Oh, and they can bite too. I've had them bite pogies in half.
That was an awesome bite. You had to coax him just right. The way he came off of there after it, he looked at it for a long time.
Yeah, there we go. Just a little DOA shrimp, make it look like the shrimp that they like to eat a lot. You can come out here with Jason and catch you a triple tail on a blowing day off of St. Augustine.
Nice.
Let's put him in the cooler, huh?
Nice job, Blair.
Definitely a rough time for Jason that day, but he hung in there. We got some tasty triple tail for dinner that night. Stay tuned, because up next we got some more bits and bites. We took a trip across the Gulf Stream to Bimini, tried to catch some bonefish. Y'all stay tuned, we'll be right back.
Let's go then.
There he is.
Got it.
Oh yeah, baby. That one's a little bit bigger. Well, welcome back to the show, folks. You know, this year we took a trip across the Gulf Stream over to Bimini. We're over there for 5 days, and the bottom absolutely fell out of the sky for the first 4. Opened up to a beautiful day on the last day we were there. So we took the skiff out bone fishing, and here's what happened. Hey, well, how come there's some goat feet hanging in a tree?
Boy, everything hanging in this area. Everything is hanging in this area.
What's the best time of year?
August.
August is the best, when it's the hottest, huh?
Right. That's what it is, that's right.
Same thing in Florida for the redfish up where I live in Cocoa. It's the hottest part of the year.
I'm telling you, man. big shark over there. Big hell of a shark. T-bone.
That's the bonefish killer over there.
That's the bonefish killer. Okay. See them that cast it way down.
How far?
Way about 4 o'clock. Straight down. Right there.
Ooh, 3 big ones, 4 big ones. Here we go, you ready? Oh, big bone, big bone. Man, they are right under the boat.
Under the boat, man.
There he is.
Got it.
Oh, yeah, baby. That one's a little bit bigger. Is that music or is that music, D-Bone? Woo! Go, baby, go. Now, I was thinking about going to a smaller rod, but
That's the music.
I don't think so now. Got the 7.9 doing a number on it. If you saw that too, those bonefish are right underneath me, and I was waving this rod over their head, and didn't spook them. Didn't spook them a bit. Oh yeah, God, what a fish. These things just run and run and run and run. Is that an unbelievable run or what? D-Bone. You want to catch a bonefish, go with D-Bonefish, man. Uh-oh. Want a shark in there, was it? No. Uh-oh, he's gonna go the other way.
Oh! Hold it up, Papa. Hold it up high. Hold it up high. Kick it up.
Gotta get down and dirty with him, D-Bone.
Yeah.
Look at that beautiful fish. Right in that soft net. Oh! Good job, brother. Now that's the size bonefish we're looking for. We've been here all morning here, and there's just been a bunch, and I mean a bunch of little bonefish around. But this dude here was fooled by a live shrimp with a needle claw hook. Look at that, right out. But that, my friends, is what you come to the Bahamas and fish with D-Bone for, right there.
Yes, that's it.
That is a beautiful specimen of a bonefish right there. We're gonna get this guy back in the water here. Beautiful fish. One thing about these fish, their scales are like individual mirrors. And that's what makes a bonefish so hard to see, is because they reflect everything that's around them. You want to make sure that they're good and revived too, because there is a lot of sharks around.
Another shark will be down his bottom.
So you good now, you think?
Yeah, you think he can manage now?
Get on, baby.
Yeah, he gone.
Y'all ever want to come to Bimini, make sure you book D-Bone. He will put you on the fish. Good man.
All right.
And we are off the east side of Bimini, basically the ocean side out here. And the bonefish are just working up and down this bank and fishing with D-Bone. Was that a big bonefish from Bimini or what? Definitely one of the biggest ones I've ever seen come out of there. If we'd have been in a Ranger Banshee, I'm sure we could have brought you a whole show. But if you ever been to the Bahamas fishing those skiffs, unfortunately D-Bones didn't quite make it the whole day. So that's why they call it fishing and not catching. Up next, some more bits and bites. Y'all stay tuned, we'll be right back.
Let's go then.
There he is. Get it, get it.
That's the one we're looking for.
That's the one, baby. I'm Captain Blair Wiggins, and welcome back to the show. You know, I fish a lot with this next guy, and there's a lot of firsts that have happened with him, but this one was kind of exceptional because we caught a 30-pound kingfish using Seagar fluorocarbon right in the corner of the mouth. But what y'all didn't get to see, we actually did it twice that day. If y'all are a little bit squeamish with some fish blood, you might want to turn away from the TV set because this one gets a little nasty. Check this out. Oh, look at the poons under it. Look at that bait pod down there. With all these tarpon out here, I think we're going to find at least one hungry, wouldn't you think?
I would hope so. There's enough of them.
I still can't believe I got that kingfish on that mono.
That was great. With
Yeah.
Cigar fluorocarbon, baby.
The Cigar fluorocarbon does it. You know, I got a wahoo off in Mississippi one time, about a 90-pound wahoo. Caught it on mono, and he just stayed and did left-hand circles the whole way, and heck, we got him. That was a neat one. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Getting me a nervous
A
bait.
little nervous?
Yeah. There he is.
Get it. Get it. That's the one we're looking
That's
for,
the
buddy.
one, baby. Yes, sir, I think that would be the one. Come to the bow.
Another kingfish?
Better not be another king.
He's coming in pretty easy.
Nope, that's the man there.
That's
another
that's a king.
kingfish. Another kingfish. Wow.
ready.
Look at the size of that king.
Stay left-hand turn.
I try to keep this one turning left too.
What can I do, Blair? Get rid of the trolling motor?
No, you're good.
Okay.
Maybe bring it up.
That's what I was saying. How do you do that?
You're good. Thank you. Come on, kingfish, stay on here. Everybody gets smoked fish dip.
Oh, that's what I want him right there. Here he comes. Talk to me, baby. Which side you want me?
You're good right there. I'm gonna lead him right over to you just like that. He might come right up under you.
No, not that soon. Where's that 12-foot gaff when I need it?
All right, he's gonna come right up on you.
It's too deep.
Hang on.
He's just about done.
Yeah, he's done. He's done.
Underneath the boat, underneath the boat. This one's mine right here. This one's mine right here.
Get him, brother! Woo! 2 kingfish out of Boca Grande.
Give me some love, baby!
A monster. Oh, that blood. Gotta get some Starbright on that now, huh?
When you got fish line, you need Starbright, baby.
God. Sorry about the blood, folks, but these guys here, let me rinse him off for you. These guys here make some of the best smoked fish dip you will ever have in your life. You ever have smoked fish dip at restaurants? Usually that's what you see right there. A big old kingfish. Awesome, brother. That's some weird catching here from Boca Grande, huh?
You know what? Certain times of the year, you come out here and fish with me, we're gonna catch these early April all the way to mid-May. They're here, and as we've seen, the man has caught them both.
Well, there's 2 less now.
Yeah, but they're gonna be some good eating fish when we get home.
One thing I want to show y'all here is these teeth right here. I showed you how sharp the last ones are. Those are just serrated and they will cut you like a razor blade. So if you're ever picking these guys up, a lot of times what I'll do is I'll take my finger in any other fish and put my finger in his mouth. But here, if I want to hold him up, say for a picture, I'll take my thumb, and you can put it right there behind his eye, and there's a little holding spot right there. But kingfish, baby. Told y'all that was pretty nasty. I had a ball fishing with Tad. I tell you what, he did great gaffing that first one, but the second one, as you saw, I think he got him right in the jugular vein. But you know, we had some Starbright, cleaned the boat up, and finished the show. Had a ball. We caught permit, grouper, tarpon, just a plethora of fish down there in Boca Grande. Had a ball fishing with Tad, like I always do. Up next, some more bits and bites. Y'all stay tuned. We're going to be right back.
Let's go then.
There he is. There's old girl. There he is. Greyhounding, baby, greyhounding. So we've showed you extra footage from the show. We've shown you footage that we didn't quite get a whole show. Now we're going to show you some footage where we shouldn't have been trying to shoot a show at all. We called on Captain Tommy Z at Egmont Key And here you go. Here's what happened. What's that?
We're gonna rock, scissors, paper for the bite.
What do you want to do? Oh! Guess who's fighting the fish
Two
today?
out of three?
No. I don't play that game.
The dang.
Hey, look at McCabe over there. He's doing the tarpon dance.
It's awesome. Is that gonna get his bit?
Oh, fish, 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 fish.
Let him eat. Stick him.
There he is.
There's old girl.
There he is. Greyhounding, baby, greyhounding. Well, fish on.
Fish on! Doing the tarpon dance. That's what I'm talking about.
Well, it's a rough day in mini Boca Grande Pass, otherwise known as Egmont Key. You want me on the bow?
I would like it.
Oh, this is gonna get fun, huh?
Gonna get interesting.
Reason it's gonna get fun, if y'all see all these whitecaps out here. This is a tarpon dance today. Look like a pretty good one, Z.
Yeah, all good. Some just bigger than others. Woo! Full contact tarpon fishing today. A little bumpy out here, isn't it?
Just a wee bit. This 2410 though does the trick.
That's right. That hook brought heat. I think we stuck him good.
Brand new trocar, brother. That thing's probably right through his head.
I was biting that scrub so hard. FWC's gonna have some Tommy DNA.
I think Tommy Z's mating with a tarpon.
Come on, someone already said I'm part tarpon.
Is that all you get out of these here? Is just a couple jumps in this deep water?
You got your jumps.
And that's all you get. The rest is a bunch of work.
Well, no, usually right when they get to the boat, like by the time I put my hand on the leader, they'll stand on their tail at least one more time. Smack me in the face with their tail a couple times usually. How's that fins holding up?
Holding up wonderfully.
What size did you bring today?
I brought 50 today.
But that fish trying to run us up on the beach.
Trying to get up there where Cito was. Uh-oh, might get another little jump here. 3 o'clock. That'll work.
That'll work. That's perfect. Fish is making me work for it.
Just try to get him to show himself a little.
Just jump in the boat.
Here he comes up again.
You got leader?
I got leader. Tommy's getting his scraper out to scrape his cheek. That's how they're doing the research on him now. Other than taking a fin or doing a fin clip,
That was so hard.
you basically just scrape their cheek and you get a DNA sample and you send it back into the labs and they can keep track of the fish that way. Got her? Coming back at you. Got him?
There you go. You know, white.
You get enough?
We got white?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got a little bit of white there.
That's what we need. Let's get the boat out of harm's way.
Always an adventure fishing with Captain Tommy Z out of Egmont Key there. Hey, if y'all are interested in participating in some of that tarpon research, anybody out there that catches tarpon can do it. Go to myfwc.com, figure out where you can get one of these kits right here. It comes with everything you need and the instructions on how to do it. Great way to get tarpon research. Well, that about wraps it up for this week's show. If y'all want to get even more behind the scenes footage, go to addictivefishing.com and check out the After the Fight segment. While you're there, join the Mogan Lounge. It's an online hangout for us fishing heads. Till next week, we'll see you.
Check out more footage from this show by logging on to addictivefishing.com for outtakes and bloopers.
Fish, oh, he felt you.
Big, look at the arms, dude. Oh my God.
Oh,
Come on, I know I'm in there.